Hi, this is Natalie from Linedotarrow from the Netherlands, and I'm very happy to start working on my it's flower fairy teacup journal. And I'm working with my anniversary kit, my 3-year Etsy anniversary kit, a magical tea party. There are freebies. The freebies are, the first week freebies is making like fairy house tags or cottage tags. I made this one. I have this as a sort of a book plate, and I made this tiny one because there's a tiny version of the freebies in the Facebook group, and this is part of the kit, and this is part of the kit. And I made this belly band tag with dangles, which I really like. But yeah, I want to make a fairy, let's say a fairy journal, and I want it to be big because I have a lot of plans, and big in a way that the size is going to be big, because I was busy with this cover. I was already taking out the pages, but I wanted to save this piece for something else, but I had to cut out these, and I still had to cut out these, but then I thought this is not huge. It does have a huge spine. Maybe I'm still going to work with it, but I thought my second plan was using this, okay, you can't see it, it's so big, using this box because it has a spine. It is a rather, although this part is not so sturdy now I see it. This is out of one piece, but this is, that's a bummer, and I have to, okay, well, change of plan. We are not going to be using the box. We are going to be using this one. It will be okay. So let's just take out all the other pages too. I'm going to leave this one in. So this piece, and I have to take these off. And I'm doing it like this, so I will not cut into the spine, which I already did, but it's not a biggie because I do have to reinforce this. So yeah, I ruined it. Maybe I can just, well, different approach this time. So now it's out. Now I have two panels. Okay, and I have this piece. Let me just straighten this a little. No, it's not straight. is the middle piece, yeah. Straight. Not so straight, as you can see. Line it up over here. So yeah, I do have to reattach the spine to the back and front cover. That is kind of a challenge for me. I really didn't want to do that, but yeah, I messed up with cutting. So yeah, now I have to figure out how to make it better. Obviously this needs to be more sturdy, so I'm going to grab some heavier cardstock and going to make this the same size, and I'm going to cover the outside with fabric to be sure it will hold. A piece of this box that I just showed you, my plan, the box that I was planning to use for the journal, but I didn't end up doing that. Okay, maybe I'm going to, this is just really flexible. I'm going to make it slightly wider. And maybe I need to double this. So I need to cut the same piece over here too. Okay, not sure how am I going to do that. Okay, maybe I'm going to do it like this, although this clip is in the way. Okay. Now see, this one isn't straight, so I'm going to straight the first one and also cut the second layer. Now I need to adjust the length. First. Should have used the paper. This one isn't straight. Okay. Just going to mark it. And I'm lining it up over here and on this line, and this one is always straight onto the cutting mat. This is the Tim Holtz ruler that you can use on the glass mat. I have the glass mat, but when I film it is reflecting all the lights that are above me. But I saw a craft mat that you can, it's for mixed media, and you can put it over the glass mat and it's white. So I'm thinking about purchasing that one so I can use that to film and craft, because that really works. Although I don't think you can cut on it, but this is going to be dirty every time I even stamped on here. So maybe that's a good solution. I will check it out anytime soon, because I really don't like that, the reflection, but I do love working with the glass mat. Okay, this is slightly bigger. Not sure if it's sturdy enough. Maybe first I have to glue it. I was thinking about gluing this in, because this is a sturdy material, but I'm going to use it on the outside. I'm going to use this glue and some Fabri-Tac to make sure it stays together and it will be sturdy. The glue stick is a wet glue, but when it dries, if you use that on book pages, like for sturdying your tags, they become very sturdy because it's extremely wet. So, and it goes into the cardstock or in the book pages, and it really, they make your tags really sturdy, like you have cardstock behind, but you use the old book pages. So it's also, to me, it's a win-win situation, because you use up all the stuff you have. Okay, where's my bone folder? So yeah, I really hoped on starting actually on the cover, but now I do have to construct a whole journal. I didn't thought about that, but this is a good video too. I have to adjust this a little. So I'm going to glue this one on too. Dropping all the glues. Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle. Good enough for me. Okay, let's see. This is going to be the outside. And the trick is not to glue them together like this. You need to leave some room to do this. So you have to take this a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left. I have to cut off this piece because it's sticking out. You also have to measure if, yeah, it's long enough. I'm going to grab some fabrics and we're going to glue this thing together. I have a piece of fabric. It is quite high over here, but I hoped, but maybe I should twist it, I'm not sure, to also glue this on the inside. So the inside is covered too. But I'm not so sure about that. Let me first construct the outside and think about the inside later, because otherwise I'm going to do two things at once and it will not make it easier for me. Let's start off by gluing this part. And I have some Fabri-Tac in a bottle that it originally came in, and I thought when I have projects like this, it's always handy to have a little bit in. So I kept that. I'm just spreading the Fabri-Tac. Okay. Well, we will see if this works. I'm just going to glue it on here. That's the first piece. Curious, it will go through the, yeah, it will go through, but I'm going to decorate it, so it's not a biggie. But it will also be on my craft map, I think. Yeah. Now I'm also thinking about, no, I'm going to do it like so. I thought about switching the panels, but I'm not going to do that. But this is about creating an attachment between the front panel, the back panel, and the spine. Because obviously I ripped that when I cut out everything. I'm just spreading the glue. So it's everywhere. And I have to flip it. Okay, didn't mean to do that. So if I do this and I drop it, that should be enough. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to do it off camera. Okay, the other panel is glued down too. Still needs to dry. And I'm going to cut off the excess fabric. I'm just eyeballing, I don't measure, but feel free to measure if you want to do this. Okay, now we got this. You can do this. Cut it in an angle. No, sorry, I just got it like this. And you can cut this in an angle too. I think I cut the other one wrong too. This one needs to go this way. And this is going to be cut off. And I'm not very good at this, but this is how I do it when I make a journal myself, the cover with the spine. And it did work for me. So I just do it like this. A little fabric check over here. Glue it to the inside. Same over here. Oh, it's too much. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. And then we have to think about the left and the right side. Oh, the smell. I'm being poisoned by FabriCheck, I think. I'm going to do the other side off camera. To put a little bit of chocolate glue over here, or FabriCheck over here too. So, like I said, I will do the other side off camera and then you will see me back. Put down the other side too. Does need a little bit more glue. And I'm still debating what I'm going to do with this side. This can work, and this can work. Okay, well, I'm going to glue it on the inside too. And I need to cut it in an angle. Sort of like this. Okay. You also have special book binders glue. I think I even have that. But I wanted to use this. Okay. I'm just pulling it. And also trying to bend it. Yeah, it does work. And I obviously have glue over here. That wasn't necessary because I cut it in an angle. And I am going to cover this up, so it's not a biggie that it doesn't fit completely. My goal is to attach this piece to that side. So these are connected. And there are probably better ways to do it, but like I said, I am not a bookbinder. This is how I do it and it works for me. Doesn't mean it's the best way to do it. It's just my way. So keep that in mind, because there are many videos on YouTube that show you how to construct a journal. From scratch, actually. think this will fit. I'm going to do the other side. Cut it in angle. I forgot. Okay. I'm not putting too much glue over here now, because I learned from that side maybe the fabric is not going to be there. Okay. I'm going to put it like this. Oh, that glue is the smell. If you use the amounts I'm using now, it is very smelly. I don't believe it's good for your health. So I'll open a window to ventilate a little. Ooh. It's going straight to my head. Just a little cleaning. Okay, I need to put some glue over here too, because obviously I didn't put glue there. I want to push this in. Okay, some glue. Okay, I have this now, so this can still bend. It has a pretty wide spine. Yeah, quite happy. And I also want to put on a little bit of the tape that I usually use on the inside. And that is, it's just regular sport tape, nothing fancy, but it is to put these together. Maybe I'm only going to put it over here. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on the outside too. No, I am not. Okay. Put the other one. Oops, let me. It's difficult to cut. It's the only downside of this. Okay. Put one in the middle too. Okay, come on. So it doesn't look pretty now, but it will be pretty when I finish this journal. I promise. I figure I do want to put a piece over here too. So it's secured and so I think I will put this on my channel as a separate video. And then the second video is actually decorating this book. The fun stuff. And I'm okay that it's not perfect. I'm okay with that. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to cover it anyway. But I'm happy that I could make a wider spine, because now I can put more in. So that's a good thing. And I'm going to elongate the front and the back cover a little bit because, well, like for instance, if you put this over it, like so, it is already wider. And if you put lots of laces over here, it can be a wider front and back cover. So that's not a biggie. And yeah, I'm going to decorate this. I'm going to, because I think, I'm not sure if I want to make a hidden binding or not sure about that. I'm going to do this a little. Maybe I should do it like so. It's a little piece with no glue. Can you imagine? Put so much glue on it. Okay, I can squeeze it in here. Because here's the opening. There's something in. Come on. There's glue now. Sorry for the noise. Something dropped. Yeah. And I do not worry about this because, like I said, I am going to cover it. This is just a base to make the journal sturdy. Because there will be plates on here, and there will be covering on here, and there will be covering on the inside. I can also do it like this. Maybe that's even better. Let me think about that. Because I'm definitely going to cover this up, but then this is sort of covered already. Yeah, I don't know yet, but this is what we have now. Yeah, unexpected to make a journal video, a construction video, but yeah, it is here. So like I said, I'm not the best person to tell you how to make a journal this way, but it does work for me. And I think if you just Google a few of the tutorials that are already out there, and together with this one, you are able to create something similar like this. So yeah, this is it for today. Next time I will be working with pages and things to put on here. And thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment if you want to. If you have questions about this, please do. I am going to construct a binding, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do the normal binding. Usually I use elastic binding. I do that, I think, from 2017 already. And sometimes I add buttons on the spine. Maybe I'm going to do that over here too, but I wanted to do something different. So maybe I'm going to do elastic binding, but cover it up on the outside. So not with the buttons, but I don't know yet. I'm going to show you an example of the buttons one moment. This is my unfinished Christmas journal that I started last year in December, and it has all the pages, and I'm going to finish it for Christmas for sure. That's the plan. This is the binding, and this is like a button spine. And I've made this many times before, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that on this journal. So now you know. This is finally it. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay creative, and I hope to see you next time. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye.